The Obama administration announced Wednesday it would allow same-sex spouses of military veterans to receive veterans benefits, a big move in granting federal benefits to same-sex couples. The release from the Department of Justice says the new policy means that the administration will no longer enforce statutory language governing the Veterans Administration and the Department of Defense that restricts the awarding of spousal benefits to opposite-sex marriages only. NBC reports the executive branch will no longer enforce language in two sections of Veteran Affairs and Department of Defense benefits. Those sections define a surviving spouse as a person of the opposite sex who was the spouse of the veteran. U.S. Attorney General Eric Holder went on to explain that the recent decision was based on the U.S. Supreme Court's June ruling to strike down part of the Defense of Marriage Act, or DOMA. Wednesday's announcement follows a few other wins for same-sex couples this year, all stemming from the United States versus Windsor ruling, which found the ban on federal benefits for gay couples unconstitutional. The IRS announced in August it would recognize all same-sex couples for federal tax purposes. That applies to legally married same-sex couples who live in states that don't recognize their unions. The Department of Defense also announced in August it would provide full marriage benefits to the same-sex spouses of service members and civilian employees, a part of the Pentagon's efforts to bring its policies in line with the Supreme Court's DOMA ruling. But the historic changes aren't without challenges in some states. KTVT reports the Texas National Guard refused to process requests for benefits from same-sex couples Tuesday because it conflicts with the state's constitution. The Texas Military Forces said in a memo it needs clarification before moving forward. The Mississippi National Guard also cited the state's constitution as the reason it cannot process benefits requests, going against the Pentagon's directive. According to the Wall Street Journal, officials said benefits for same-sex spouses of military veterans would be implemented as soon as practical. For Newsy, I'm Christian Bryant.